Yo, it's your boy Adam back on that video on the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, we've got a 1 million coin squad builder. We did do one before, but this is an updated version, seeing as we know the meta more now, and also there are new cards and prices have been changed. And I will be showing you an alternate variation to it at the end of the video as well. Do watch the whole video because I am going to explain why I put each and every individual player in there specifically. And we are going to start off with the main man. This is the player we're going to be building the team around. It's Marcus Rashford. The main reason is his 5-star, 4-star, and he's ridiculously good this year. He is basically the cheap Neymar. I've done a player review on him as well on our channel if you want to check that out. But yeah, 5-star, 4-star, he's got pace, he's got good shooting. The shot power is the key stat for me. It's ridiculously high, 90 by base. He's even got good short passing and vision, curve for the finesse shots, and his mobility is actually better than his stats are in game. Good stamina and strength as well, to be honest. So yeah, he's the main guy I want to build it around. Obviously, you can put him in like a position like this and play him on 7 chem, but because he's going to be our main man up top, that's why I'll start him on 10 chem if you can. So yeah, this will be like a 4-2-3-1 in game, a 4-4-2, 4-2-2-2, any formation with 2 DMs. These players are going to fit the team. So we'll run you through 2 players at a time from now. So we'll show you the next lot that we have got. And the other player is a rule breaker, is Daniel Podence. And I think this guy's really undervalued, to be honest. He's going for 100k on PS, and similar on Xbox. He's 4-star, 4-star. He's got pace, good shooting, crazy agility and balance as well. He is weak, but he's got good aggression, and I don't think he'll have any trouble. He'll just wiggle away from defenders. That's just how it is on this game. I'm definitely feeling like paces are a lot more meta this year than it was last year. I mean, there's times when you're playing against Mbappe, Neymar, they do one through ball because through balls are super effective this year, and they just run on goal no matter who I've got in the fence, no matter how much depth I play. So yeah, try and abuse the pace as much as you can. I personally run a hunter on Rashford when I play him up top, but you can use a finisher as well. They're the two I would recommend. And now let's do the other 2 players. We've got Saint Maximin, Gucci headband, and we have got Dembele. Dembele's 5-star, 5-star. This guy is ridiculously good, honestly. He is actually my cam. And for 45k, you've got a player that's 5-star, 5-star. And when you put a finisher on him, he's already fast. He gets 90 finishing, he gets more shot power, he gets max dribbling and agility. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Obviously, you can put a dead eye on him if you want him to have better passing and vision, if you're going to play him in a cam role. But I do play him there with the finisher because I want the extra shooting and mobility. So those are the next 2. Obviously, Maximin, like we said, he's 5-star, 4-star. So the minimum we've got from our front 4 is 4-star weak foot or skill moves, which is extremely helpful because it means, I know weak foot's not as important this year, but it still definitely helps, and especially when you're trying to trick the opposition. And skill moves are really good for beating the opposition. And yeah, this Maximin's a +3 on his gold card, and you can really see the difference in some of these key stats here. So those are the front 4 for our forwards. I'd personally play him striker. I'll probably put Maximin cam in this case because his inform one's really good. Then I'll put Dembele, either Lam, and then Podence Ram, depending on who's got better finesse shots. And yeah, they're both got good enough weak foot to pass on it anyway. So yeah, let's go to the next 2, and we've got Fred and Sissoko. Like I said, after this, I will be showing you another variation to it, which is slightly different. And yeah, maybe you can decide which one you prefer. So we've got Fred and Sissoko. Doesn't necessarily have to be Fred. It could be another French DM. But yeah, I really like this guy. I'm a big fan of him. I have tried Alan and Fred. I just prefer Alan because he feels more mobile in game. And he doesn't actually get bullied off ever. And Sissoko, you've got to know all about him. He's just an animal. You slap a shadow on him and he just runs around bullying people off the whole game. I do actually run a shadow on my Fred as well, just to give him more pace and defending, because you're never going to make him strong and he's already aggressive. So that is the 2 DMs. So I play them both DM, and then we've got all the forwards. Now the next 2, we have got Alex Telles and Semedo. Semedo's arguably the best right back on the whole game, and Telles is not far behind being one of the best left backs on the whole game. Probably say Mendy and Alphonso Davies are a little bit of a step ahead just because they're faster. But you're going to run him with a shadow, gives him 95 sprint speed, 94 acceleration. He's got all the stats you want. The reason I prefer him over Lodi is because of the defensive stats, specifically the marking. He is less mobile, but yeah, it's up to you whether it's Lodi or Telles. They're pretty similar. As Semedo is just really good in game. Definitely better than his stats, and yeah, he does feel really mobile, like his agility shows, and obviously his height will affect that as well. So that is the fullbacks. Now I'll run you through the last 3 players. We have got Diego Carlos and we've got Mendy. Why do we have these 2 players? Why do we have a left back at centre back? Well, the first reason is, I don't know if they show it here or not. All right, maybe they don't. But he's got high work rates. I recommend if you're going to play a fullback at centre-back, make sure they have at least high or high medium. Someone like Wan-Bissaka's got high medium, the defensive way around. You wouldn't want high attacking and medium defensive because they will bomb forward a little bit more. But yeah, Mendy is the perfect player that you want to play as centre-back. I actually run him there in my main team. Reason is, like I was explaining to you earlier, pace is so important this year. And if you've got someone like Mendy who's already got base 91 pace, which is more than like a Militao with a shadow because they've nerfed shadows, then it helps you out a load. I recommend putting an anchor on him, give him even more pace, give him a bit of strength and more defending stats, obviously. If you did mix up your team and run like Dembele there and play Rashford off chem, put Mendy there and get Joe Gomez, change the goalkeeper, change him, etc., then obviously you could work it around so that you've got Mendy to go on 10 chem in centre-back in-game. But I just don't think it's worth it for the extra sort of 2-3 stats. It's not going to make that much difference. You just need pace. I'm trying to sort of explain that as much as I can. Diego Carlos, this guy is an improved version of Militao this year. He's just stronger, he's a little bit faster, he's got better defending stats, and he's really big in game. Slap a shadow on him, gives him 86 and 88 pace respectively. And then we've got Oblak and goal. I've tried Courtois because I've got him untradeable. Tried to stay him with his save with feet trait, and I've tried Oblak. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't rate goalkeepers this year. I don't notice that much difference between all of them. They all seem to make mistakes and just they get chipped from 2 yards out. Like I can't understand why goalkeepers have been nerfed so hard this year. But that's the 1 million coin squad builder. That's like option 1, and I will show you option 2 right now. So just bear in mind, take a picture in your head of what this is or pause the video. And now we're going to show you this one. So as you can see, we've still got Podence and Rashford. I've done the wrong tellers there, so do ignore that by accident. I meant to do the United one. We still got the same back 5, so to speak. We've still got Sissoko, Dembele. The main difference is Martial and Bruno Fernandes for Fred and Maximin. So we replace Martial for saying obviously he's got a worse weak foot and he hasn't got 5-star skill moves. So I wouldn't really say he's better. Some of his stats are going to be better though. But yeah, in terms of the weak foot and skill moves, you're not looking at an advantage there. But Bruno Fernandes, as a box-to-box DM this year, there isn't many better than him. And a lot of pros and Elite 1+ players have been running him there. And you might be looking at his defending stats thinking, how? But trust me, if you put a shadow on him, gives him a lot more pace, he's already mobile, he's got ridiculously good passing stats, vision, etc. And it gives him a bit more of a defensive buff. He's actually got better defending than Kevin De Bruyne has, and people run him DM. It's not that strong, but as a box-to-box player, someone that you're going to run on balance is what I mean by box-to-box, as opposed to just stay back, even though you can. He would score a lot of goals. I remember coming across an Elite 2 player and he had him as a box-to-box on probably balance because he was up and down constantly, and he scored like 2 or 3 goals with his centre mid as opposed to his forward. So yeah, it can be very effective to have a player like him in his team. But that was just another idea and a variation to it. But like I said, you can change it around if you play Rashford off chem. It's just my aim is that I always recommend your main striker and your cam, you're going to want them generally to have as much chemistry as they can. In my case, it's definitely going to be my striker, just because there ain't really any right mids this year, and all the strikers are super expensive. That's the reason we're playing all of these guys off chem. But don't worry about it. Honestly, him on a finisher off chem makes no difference, and his stats aren't really going to make it any difference. As is Maximin, you are not really going to notice it. But yeah, that is the 1 million coin squad builder with both variations. I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash that like button if you did. Subscribe to our channel. Stream every day on Twitch. Link is down below. Come and join us. Say hi. Don't be shy. But yeah, it's been your boy. At least one more thing to say. Safe.